What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Billy Clean here. So usually here on Saturdays I'm at the tournament, but I can't make it today because I gotta work. So instead of going to the tourney, sad times I can't, I decided to show you guys what I've been testing anyway. It's been doing really good, and I was testing it online for a while. Tested it at my card shop this week. Got really good results. It's really good against the format right now. And yeah, so I wanted to make a deck that wasn't really being used by anybody. I seen it top one time in the OCG in February, and so I decided to put my own little spin on it and play it here, and it's been doing very well. The deck is just called Stun. You'll see why, but it's just stun based. But let's get on to the deck profile, shall we? So start off with triple Fossil Dyna. This is actually a really good card right now. It's been a really good card for a long time, but the problem is, if you look at its stats, see the stats, it's just easily ran over by everything. So, yep, the effect, if you guys don't know what Fossil Dyna does, basically neither player can special summon. But yeah, like I said before, it's easily ran over. So the premise behind it is just make it so it's not easy to run over. Why not? So I'll show you later on in the deck though. So 3 Fossil Dyna, 3 Banisher of the Radiance. As if you guys don't know what this card does, this card removes every card that's sent to the graveyard from play instead. A lot of cards activate in the graveyard. I'm talking about BA, PK. Those are like the main ones. You got some stuff like the Monarch trap that goes to the graveyard. You can banish all that stuff, so they can't activate their stuff in the graveyard. So, also pendulum, to note, pendulum scales. With this up, they go to the banish zone instead of the extra deck. In case you guys didn't know that, it should be well known. Most people use the Dark Law for that, but 3 Banisher. I've been preaching about this card, and like I've been using it in almost every one of my decks now. Trap Tricks Mermello, so good when it comes to searching out and out to the big ships. Plus a lot of other special summon stuff, but this is mainly just for the Kozmo matchup. I like it, so always search out the time space when I'm in that matchup, and it works wonders. So, and my last, Evil Swarm Thunderbird. 2 of these. You guys probably haven't seen this one in a while, so I'll bring it up to the camera. It doesn't really have too much of a special effect, but during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, except during the damage step, you can banish this card you control. During the next standby phase, return this card banished by this effect to the field, and if you do, it gains 300 attack. You can only use this effect of Evil Swarm Thunderbird once per turn. So I need something with somewhat of a high attack, so I decided to use this. Basically, because it can dodge stuff. So if you try to biomass it or whatever, you banish it by it, so chain to the effect. Or one thing that I've been using this for quite a bit is people try to use Monarchs Stormforth, and I chain its effect to banish it. So good card, I like it. And that is my monster lineup. It's a very short lineup. It's, I think, 10 monsters altogether. Next, this is one of the techs I've been using. Double Mage Power. This is a trap heavy deck. I think I run like 20 traps. It's stunned for a reason. And this makes my Fossil Dynas, my Banishers, 25, 3K, beat sticks that people, that no one can special summon, so it's really hard to get over once I get this out and rolling. And I like it. I'd run a third if I had one. I can't find a freaking common third Mage Power. It kind of sucks, but 2 Mage Power. Next, 2 Magic Planner. Some of the traps that I run are continuous, but quite a bit. I think around 9, 10. So This can send one of the continuous traps to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. Triple Pot of Duality. Adds consistency to the deck. What more can I say? And last but not least, the new card that's been released. Triple Card of Demise. This card is so good. So good. I don't see it lasting too long, so I'm going to play it as long as I possibly can. With this card, I got quite a few deck profiles actually coming up. This one, Chain Burn, Yosenju's, Cleese, but I got to test Cleese a little more. But if you guys don't know what this does, I'll go ahead and bring it up to you. Everybody's been doing these box openings, so people should know, but if you don't, draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage during the end phase of this turn. Send your entire hand to the graveyard. You can only activate 1 card demise per turn. You cannot special summon during the turn you activate this card. I don't really know special summon. That's a good thing about this deck. It doesn't need the special summon to win, but I just got the extra deck just in case. But yeah, usually it's like with this deck, you set 3-4 back row, put up a monster, then set card of demise. When you start depleting your traps, you activate card of demise, refill your hand, refill your trap lineup. It just gets crazy. So card of demise at 3. It's like I think Mirage of Nightmare. I think that's what it's called. But sorry about that, guys. Now on to the traps. Triple Solemn Strike. I thought they were going to hit this card, but they didn't, so I'm going to play it at 3. Next, triple Lose 1 turn. This is a stun deck. You basically want to stun your opponent as hard as you can and then control the board. So, triple Lose 1 turn. Double Safe Zone. I love Safe Zone. A lot of people forget what this card does. It's actually a really good card. Basically, you have a monster in attack position. They try to destroy it by battle or by card effect. You activate Safe Zone. Your monster can't be destroyed by battle or card effect, and it can't be targeted. So it's kind of like a big ship. So, yep, you put Safe Zone on it, and the only way they can beat over your monsters, they destroy the Safe Zone, really. Or like compulse it or something. Or something that doesn't target, but doesn't destroy either. So I guess Ignister would be something that would be good. But other than that, double Safe Zone keeps my Fossil Dynas alive, keeps my Banishers alive, makes it to where it can't be targeted by stuff like Fog Blade or stuff like that. So double call the Honda to bring my stuff back. Self-explanatory. 2 Quaking, 2 Storming. Returning the big ships, putting stuff face down, basically, when mass attacks or something, so you don't want to get OTK'd or whatnot. Double Time Space. Love this card for the big ships mainly. But anything that becomes a threat on board, I don't want to get overwhelmed, so return that stuff back to the deck. 1 Elves, 1 Macrocosmos, 1 Vanity's Emptiness, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, and 1 Solemn Warning. That is the deck, guys. Now the extra. I just threw in a whole bunch of rank 3s and 4s, basically for, I guess, certain situations. 1 Heartland Draco. Funny thing, I actually did this once. This card can attack your opponent directly. And if you have a face-up spell, it can't be targeted for attacks. So I'll have like 3 or 4 back row, and I activate Mage Power on this. And since it's a face-up spell, it can't be targeted for an attack, and plus I can attack directly. And it's usually for like 5k for a game or something. But Heartland Draco, really good card in this deck. 1 Gaga Cowboy, 2 Abyss Dweller for them pesky effects that activate in the graveyard. It's a really good card right now. Castell at 2. 1 Gaga Samurai, 1 Trap Tricks Rafflesia, 1 Giant Hand, 1 Digusto Emerald, 1 Evil Swarm Ophion. In case the situation comes up, I decided to tech it in. 1 Utopia, 1 Utopia the Lightning, 1 Super Quantum Mecha Beast Grand Pulse for blowing up back row of my own, and one Ghost Trick Alucard. Side deck. Oop. Sorry about that, guys. Double Flying Sea, Double Shadow Imprisoning. This is mainly for PK Fire, BA. I don't want them going into their stuff. Some of this will change once Shining Victories comes out, but until then. Double Magic Deflector. This is good against the Monarch matchup, and it's actually done some work for me in the kozmo matchup, so I like it. In case you guys don't know what this does, for the rest of the turn, negate all equip, field, continuous, and quick play spell card effects on the field. So, yep, it's been working out for me. I like it. So, to that. Triple Mask Restrict more for the Monarch matchup. One Regeki. This is basically for Dinko Seka. I have a feeling it's gonna come and try to get me, so I play this in. I put this in just for that. Double Twin Twisters. I don't know if people are side row decree or whatnot, but in case that comes up, or if I need to blow up back row, why not? And triple System Down. That's my deck, guys. Stun deck. It's been working really well, actually. If you got the cards, I advise you to test it out. Let me know what you guys think of it, and yeah, definitely hit me up in the comment section about it, because this deck has been doing really well, so I'm actually pretty surprised in it. But yep, this is your boy Billy Clint, aka Mr. GG, signing out.